Antichrist, who will appear before the second coming to persecute the global church and attempt to kill countless pastors and believers, is not trying to sit in the third temple that the Jews are planning to build in order to be worshipped there. Matthew 24 verse 9. Then you will be handed over to be persecuted and put to death, and you will be hated by all nations because of me. Revelation 13 verse 7. It was given power to wage war against God's holy people and to conquer them. And it was given authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation. 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 4. He will oppose and will exalt himself over everything that is called God or is worshipped, so that he sets himself up in God's temple, proclaiming himself to be God. However, many people believe that the temple in which the Antichrist will sit is the third temple. Again, the temple that the Antichrist seeks to sit in is not the third temple the Jews intend to build. The Antichrist is not trying to sit in the worthless and false temple the Jews are building to receive worship from them, but rather he will try to steal all worship from believers in the church of this earth who worship God. Revelation 13 verse 15. The second beast was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that the image could speak and cause all who refused to worship the image to be killed. However, the Antichrist seeking worship from the believers of this world will be rejected by true believers, and because of that, true believers will suffer, and many will even be martyred. Revelation 6 verse 11. Then each of them was given a white robe, and they were told to wait a little longer, until the full number of their fellow servants, their brothers and sisters, were killed just as they had been. Therefore many will fall away. 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3. Don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the man doomed to destruction. So we need endurance and perseverance to the end. Matthew 24 verse 13. But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. Let us remain those who endure to the end and overcome. In fact, the life of a believer always requires endurance and overcoming. In the end, let us overcome and not enter the second death, and become those whom the Lord acknowledges, those who are recognized as the bride of Christ. Revelation 2 verse 11. Whoever has ears, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches. The one who is victorious will not be hurt at all by the second death. Revelation 3 verse 5. The one who is victorious will, like them, be dressed in white. I will never blot out the name of that person from the book of life, but will acknowledge that name before my Father and his angels. Blot out is interpreted as erase.